Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing a different video for you guys today. That video is going to be a look back at last year's 2019 most anticipated films. Every single year of YouTube that I've had ongoing, running well, I've been doing a most anticipated list of that entire year. Now I thought, you know what, I just did my 2020 list, check it out. But let's go and look at 2019's favourite ones, their most anticipated ones, and see if they panned out well, if I was correct about any theories or any thoughts about the movie, and see what I got wrong or right. Now, you probably noticed in the green screen, your boy is getting next level. I'm hoping it all works out fine, hoping the software goes through it and I'm all my editing schmick. But let's get into it. As you can see now, guys, I have the whole video right here, so you can see it as I'm watching it, as I'm going along. And let's see what happens. Alright, let's start playing this video while the flyers go around because it's Australia.
What is going on, everyone? So we just started 2019, so I'm going to be giving you guys my list of most anticipated films for this coming year. Now, there's a lot of shit going on this year. So if you see a movie on this list, or not on this list, and you go, Ace, what are you doing? It was on there. There's like 20, 25 films that I wrote down, and I was like,
easy for myself to write a list of 10 compared to last year.
And I nailed it down to 10,
of what it was.
Very, very hard to do. Not in order. They're going to be ordered of release date, so it's not like my most exciting film is the first one on this list or the last one on this list, whatever. Nothing about the hype has to do with how they're ordered. But I also have two films I'm going to quickly talk about. Three, actually. Two films. How to Train Your Dragon 3 and Glass won't be appearing on this list because How to Train Your Dragon just got released in Australia very, very early, as well as Glass is about to be released next week. So I'm not going to put them on because they're so close here. We're basically there. I'm talking future, February onwards, so no January films, as well as one film.
Before I continue talking with this old version of me, the same goes for this year where I didn't really include many January films, Gentleman being one of them. Glass was very disappointing. I said that on the channel, it was very disappointing, and How to Train Your Dragon was pretty damn good, so let's keep going.
I'm not going to mention by name, I'm just going to give you this picture. If this picture wasn't released, maybe I'd be a bit more hyped than I am for this movie.
For the reason to say that movie fucking slaps, dog. Like, I was, yes. That photo gave me dim hope, and you hear me saying about it right now, but I really enjoyed that movie, so it was definitely a shock. So it was a bad call.
It can't be great, but
very bad call. Not put that on my list.
Okay, whatever. But let's get into the list. We're going to start off with Happy Death Day to You. Now, if you guys know anything about me, or have been watching my channel for a little bit, I loved the first movie. I really liked Happy Death Day. I thought this was a really fun movie, really enjoyable, funny as shit, and I was really excited when they said they're going to drop a sequel. Is it necessarily? Hell no. But I'm excited for it. I'm going to have a laugh with it, and it's dropping earlier than I thought. You'd expect maybe a 2-year run with it, you know. But it's only, I think, a year and a half or something between them because it's going to be released on Valentine's Day. So awesome, happy, excited for this film, and fingers fucking crossed. Moving on to the next.
Yeah, so pretty much right. Wasn't very necessary. I was such a big fan of the first film. I think it made me enjoy the second a lot more than other people did because people weren't as hype about it. And even rewatching it now, I think I gave it a B-. Probably leans towards a C+ now, but that's, movies are very much objective. So even me at that time, I think I've toned down at it, nearly knocked over the green screen. But yeah, I was still excited about it.
Next one on my list, we have Shazam. Now, this movie, I was actually more excited about the Shazam trailer that dropped than the Aquaman trailer that dropped.
I stand by that.
Not because I thought the movies were going to be better or I was more hyped for one. I thought the Shazam trailer looked really, really fucking good. And now the Aquaman movie came and that was good even though I didn't love the trailers. Fingers crossed it's not going to be the other way around. Let's hope that it is as good as the trailer, projects. It's going to be a lot of fun if they do it right. I mean, it's a little kid in a fucking big-ass Superman body. You have so much potential with this. You have a chance to make a really, really fun movie and this whole video is just fingers crossed. That's the entire fucking motto of this video is just fingers crossed because hopefully this pans out.
Stop it there.
And we're moving on to
Shazam
the next movie.
was pretty much exactly what I hoped it was. Awesome. It was that, kid in the Superman's body. He had a lot of fun with it. Again, if you see my review, you know how I feel about it anyway. But it definitely delivered and it was, a good fingers crossed that worked out.
And that is Avengers Endgame. Look, I'm an
You
idiot.
are an idiot,
If I
Ace.
don't have this on my list, everyone knows this is on everyone's list.
Mhm.
Everyone knows this could be the best movie of the year. Last year, it was Avengers: Infinity War, and everyone thought that was the pinnacle of everything we were waiting
Infinity
for.
War's
And
better
then
than
Endgame
Endgame.
went,
Hot take.
no. This is everything we've been waiting for. So I'm fucking hyped as shit for this movie. Will it interplay with
It
Captain
does.
Marvel? We'll find out. Captain Marvel, that
It
movie's
didn't.
not appearing on my list. Trailers didn't blow my mind much. She might be into this movie, and this movie could be great. Captain Marvel could be great, but I'm really excited for Endgame. This truly is the Endgame we've been waiting for, and Jesus, this is going to be a fucking big ass movie.
So your boy knew what was going on. Of course, it was a banger. It's been kind of, I said just then, Infinity War is better than Endgame. I stand by that. But I think a lot of people have toned down on Endgame. A lot of the time travel shit people are just shitting over. It's still fucking good. Like, I'm not putting it down by saying Infinity War was better, but Captain Marvel, again, I wasn't really hyped for that. Up until, not even going in. And then I watched it and I was like, okay, it's good. And that was it. Moving on.
Speaking of big ass movies, the next movie on my list is Toy Story 4.
It slapped.
Do they need to make this? Hell no. But is everyone going to fucking
happened.
see it and enjoy it? Hell yes. This is probably the most shocked I'd be at for any of these movies that don't work out. Maybe Endgame. But
Yeah.
it's just so trustworthy, this franchise. It's so damn good. Even the gap between 2 and 3, they still end up making a dope ass film. So the gap between 3 and 4, I don't think it's going to matter.
I'm going to stop nearly knocking this thing over.
You're
Jesus.
literally creating just more people growing up with Toy Story. It's like 1990s. Oh no. 2000s? Oh no. 2019? Hell yeah. So you got so many generations going through this growing up with phase of Toy Story, and they haven't failed us yet. So
I was pretty much right onto it.
Moving on.
Everyone loved it. Everyone went to see it, and it nailed it. So your boy was right on that one. Not a hot take at all. It was a very obvious call. The whole world agrees with me. Also, doing this video right now, it's weird because I'm like, I need to start talking more, not realizing there is another me talking to you as well. So shout out to the other me that is talking, because I keep forgetting I don't have to talk.
On to
Banger.
the next one, we got Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, I fucking loved Homecoming. That movie was so damn good.
Correct.
I
You
easily
are correct,
can say
Ace.
Tom Holland is the best live-action Spider-Man by far. He's so damn good. I'm intrigued what's going to happen in this film. And if you just watched my last video, which was the Blu-ray update, I talked about Source Code. I picked that up, and
Number one at the
that
moment.
Jake Gyllenhaal's one of
The
my favorite
number
actors.
one
So
rank.
if he's going to be there as the fucking Mysterio,
I'm gonna pause that
why
right
not?
there.
Why
We
would I
time to
not be
pause.
hyped?
My Blu-ray case is not even on the angle of that, because sometimes you can't avoid the slight uprise that's going on right now, in that area. But it looks like it's kind of like there. Totally angled fucked, but, classic Ace.
Fingers crossed it's good. I hope they
Far
deliver.
From Home
Don't just do
was
too much with it.
amazing.
Great movie. Good
Gyllenhaal
stuff.
crushed Mysterio.
Whatever. I'm really hyped for this movie. The next one could be hit or miss. I'd say it's more hit than miss, but it has that small potential.
boy-
And that is The Lion King. Obviously, when you're doing a live action version of anything, yes, I know it's
It was miss.
CGI,
It was
but what is
miss.
this fucking
It wasn't, but it was.
teach the lions how to act and shit. Fuck off. This movie's gonna be fucking phenomenal if they do it right. I mean, I love that live action Jungle Book movie. I really enjoyed the Beauty and the Beast live action movie. So, whatever happens
That's
with Aladdin,
both true.
that's my favorite Disney animation ever. But
Aladdin, I
you're
love.
probably gonna likely more fuck up than the Lion King. But I think Lion King and Aladdin are
I
probably
was
top two
wrong.
in most people's minds as best movies on the Disney non-Pixar
Yeah.
side. So you got two of them coming out in a year. Lion King, that trailer was obviously like a shot-to-shot remake of the first trailer. They said that's not going to happen.
The whole
so I'm excited
damn
to see what
movie
they
was
do
a
with it.
shot-to-shot
And,
remake.
I love
God
John
damn
Favreau
it.
as well, so fingers crossed this all works out.
Oh.
On to my next one, and this was
Sorry guys, you probably heard that. Headphones came out. Yeah, so The Lion King was good. I think I gave it like a B-. It was enjoyable, it was fun, but it was the exact same movie without emotion. Like, the jokes were still funny, the storyline's still good, zero emotion at all in the entire damn movie. So it was definitely more of a disappointment.
second best movie of my year on 2017. This is It Chapter 2. I really, really
A lot of
liked
people were
that
disappointed with
first
this
movie.
movie.
I think that's not only just a great horror movie, that's a like coming of age kind of friendship movie. And I was like, that's the depth that horror movies need to do. Don't just have to scare us. You can put some other shit in that's going to be really dope. And that's what this did. Now, it obviously succeeded. Everyone loved it.
That's
I
right.
would love for it to get a bit scarier.
It
That
didn't
was
get
my
scarier.
one gripe
It got
with the first
weird.
one. If it's got a bit scarier and kept the same, you know,
got
what
very
I need,
weird.
hell yeah, this movie's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be interesting to see. I think James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain
Bill Hader as well.
are in this film. Both love those actors, so you know, I just hope they don't try to make it too, you know, because the whole thing with the first one it wasn't a big acting movie.
Your boy's rambling here. Sorry, guys.
I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this about the actors. I want to
Put
make
it
this
together
about
a
the story about
sentence,
the
you
characters,
guy.
and hopefully they
Shitting
fucking
on my
pull it
own
off,
videos
because
right
this
now.
movie can be fucking amazing. If so,
Now,
talking about hit or miss,
it was good. It was a good movie, and I'll stand by that. I think I gave it a B. I think even if I gave it it's closer to a B minus than a B plus if I did give it a B. It was a good movie, and I can understand why people don't like it. I think it's still good, but it's just not as good as, like, that gap between it chapter 1 and it chapter 2. Like, 2's down here and then 1's down there. Like, it's big. It's a big gap, which sucked because it had potential.
we're going to talk about very much hit or miss, and that is Joker.
That's the best movie
This
of 2019.
movie definitely has the potential
That's
to
gonna
flop and
win
shit,
some
but it
Joaquin,
also
some
potentially
Oscars, I'll tell you that much.
dope. You know, do we have a straight up villain movie?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. But
That's a definite...
That's
that
up
was
to we'll
definitely
find.
me
Anything's better than
losing
Jared
train
Leto
of
in my
all
mind.
thought then, when I went, yep. It just stopped and paused. I didn't know what I was doing.
Jared Leto fucking sucked.
Leto
as
sucked as
Joker,
Joker,
so
that's
if
correct.
Joaquin Phoenix is coming to give it a half decent performance, I'd be fucking happier than Jared Leto. It's going to be a hard movie to deliver on, I know that. But the stuff we've seen so far, the little snippets, you know, there's nothing to complain about because we haven't seen much. But I am pretty hyped for this movie just because I want to see anyone, and I do mean anyone besides Jared Leto, be Joker. And I do mean that because honestly, before the casting, I heard rumors about a Joker movie. I'm like, we need Batman in it. Is he going to be able to hold the movie by himself? But then it's not Jared Leto, so fucking maybe. We have.
I get it, because it did end up being more an Arthur Fleck film, so it kind of made sense what I was trying to say as well. But obviously it was amazing. But my boy he was running a sentence really bad there. I'm apologising for y'all having to watch some of my videos if my sentences are running on that bad. There's definitely points where I'm trying to and it just doesn't come out, but that was terrible. Pick up my game.
One of my
Watching my
favourite
videos back
movies of
is
all
amazing.
time is getting a sequel 10 years later, and that is Zombieland 2. I think this did definitely not need a sequel, but they're doing it because everything gets sequels now in Hollywood, and fingers crossed this movie fucking rocks, because everything is fingers crossed in this fucking video. But honestly, this is top 5 favourite movies of all time. The first Zombieland.
top
I
10.
fucking love that movie, so hopefully they don't tarnish it.
I think it didn't do well at the box office, but I really
the
liked
strong
it.
cast they had in the last one. I think Dan Aykroyd's meant to be in this, so they're changing up the Ghostbusters. This will be a bit of fun. Yeah, I want to see what they're doing with it. There's so many questions to ask about this film,
It was
and
good.
I want to
It
see
was
where they're
enjoyable.
going with it. Speaking of questions, we're going to ask more questions than anything
Alright.
about Star Wars Episode 9. I'd be lying if I said that I love those, you know, the Star Wars movies they've been doing now, but I'd be also lying if I said I don't give a shit about a sequel, because I'm going to be there, midnight release, watching it, hoping that it's fucking good. Everyone's on this train that fucking Last Jedi sucked. It's a good movie. Shut the fuck up. It's not amazing. I never said it was amazing, but I think the way it was done, the actual craft of the movie is fucking
I stand by all that.
It's just the shit in between. It does get a little bit worse when you go back
still
and
stand
watch
by
it,
that.
but you know, I think Rogue One's the only really good movie. Like, I'll be like, fuck yeah, of the new ones. So hopefully I get the fuck yeah of this. I'm interested to see what they're going to
kind
do,
of
because
tried
they could
to.
turn around and be like, fuck everything that happened in Episode 8 and then completely get rid of it. They could just
Alright,
roll
so your
with
boy's
it. They
done
could do
there.
whatever.
Yeah, so I was kind of right. They did kind of, like, it was very much, and I haven't talked about this on my channel, so bear with me, guys, because I have not talked about Star Wars 9. On my Instagram I have. Follow me there, AceDavies. But it just felt like it was a good movie, but it just felt like it was two good movies put together in one movie and rushed to shit. And it was like, it's a good meal that you ate too quickly, now you feel sick. That was the analogy I used to my friends, and I think they popped for it. So I was pretty much right on that par. But that is it. That was weird, kind of watching some of my older videos. That's not even old. I can go back to like 2017 Ace and find some real shitty videos, especially when I was doing reviews all at once at some stage. I'm just gonna yeet my phone over here for a second. Follow on the ground. Yeah, so that was a bit of fun going back to watch my videos. I'm gonna do that, and you know, at points with this green screen now, I can do everything. I can fucking do anything I like. Look where I am. I'm in space, yo. JK, it's the desert. No, it's back. It's still my green screen. Tricked you though. I'm excited to use a green screen, seeing what to do. I know my boy Ninja Movies, if you're watching, was excited when I got it, and he's going to come around and do some shit. Figure all that stuff out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's so easy. Look, bang, bang. Press that follow button and you're there. You've got my content. It's all ready to rock. I hope you guys liked the new setup with the green screen, with the new system, all that shit. Your boy rambles 24/7. But make sure you press the subscribe button to keep coming back. I've got some other things planned for the next couple of videos. Again, we're going to Thursday releases. Bang, bang, bang. Thursday releases. Every single Thursday. Make sure you check the channel. That's Australian time. I suppose you'd be earlier if anything, but it's definitely going to be there if you're in another country. But again, rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, all that good shit. But of course, have a good one.